How do you write an amazing SIWES logbook? SIWES logbook is one of the most stressful aspects of the SIWES program. In this video, I will be sharing tips and guide on how to approach your SIWES logbook, how to engage your supervisor for good review, how to avoid procrastination, and how to excellently craft out your experience in your logbook. Let's dive right in. To get started with, what is a SIWES logbook? At the end of your SIWES program, you'll be required to submit 2 documents. The first is your SIWES report, which is a summary of the whole experience, the skill that you acquired, and all your activities in summary. The second is your SIWES logbook. SIWES logbook contains your daily activities on a step-by-step basis. For example, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday for a week if you are working 5 times a week. So your SIWES logbook contains your daily activities, not the whole activities. So you have week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and continuous, depending on the number of weeks your SIWES is. So how does a SIWES logbook look like? So this actually varies from university to university or from polytechnic to polytechnic, depending on your institution. I studied in Bayero University. So in Bayero University, our SIWES logbook looks something like this on the screen. So first section, the first thing you see is a section for your contact information. Basically there you have a place to put your name, your registration number, the company you are doing your SIWES, contact info, address, and also your passport. You get to put it there. And then the next section, which is more of a duplicate section continuously, is where you really write your weekly activities. So you have a section, you can see it in the screen right now. You have a section for the weekly activities, and then inside the weekly activities you have a section for each day, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So every day you are expected to fill your SIWES logbook. You write your Monday activities, your Tuesday activities, your Wednesday activities, and at the end of the week there's a section for you to draw. For example, maybe there's something interesting that you worked on, you can have a section where you draw out. I can remember during my time, I did my SIWES at an energy company. So we went to the power plants at Alausa in Ikeja. So I drew some of the devices, some of the equipment I saw there. So basically, it might be anything for you. You can just sketch out what's actually interests you, what's one new thing you see during the week. Maybe it's a tool that you worked with, you can draw it in that particular section. So the next section is more for your supervisor. So it's below the drawing, depending on how your SIWES logbook is structured. So on a weekly basis, you are expected to meet with the supervisor. That section is where the supervisor will write his or her name, and also get to sign and put a comment for you. So that's just a quick rundown on how a SIWES logbook look like. Now, tips to filling your SIWES logbook excellently. First is fill your logbook daily. So this can be overemphasized, right? Because most times people get to leave their logbook until maybe 3 weeks, 4 weeks, or even the end of your SIWES program. That's when you now start writing it. This can really be stressful. You want to ensure that yes, you always jot down your activities. It won't take you more than 2 to 3 minutes, at max 5 minutes, to fill your daily activities. So for me, during my time, whenever I close, that's the last thing I do before I leave my company or before I leave my workplace. So I ensure that yes, I always fill my logbook daily, because that will reduce you the stress of procrastination, number 1, and also it won't get to pile up on you. And imagine when you have to write some of your activities, the activities that you've done in 3 months, 4 months back in just one day. Can you remember everything you did on a single day? So ensure to fill your logbook on a daily basis. Really important and solid. Another one is to ensure that you put the accurate dates. Another one is to ensure that you don't forget to input the date. So immediately you write your experience for that day, put the date at the front of it, because there's a section that is actually very important, so that your supervisor or anybody marking that report will not say you just formulate something up. The next one is to summarize the work done. You know, like you've done a lot of things over the day, but now it's time to prioritize and to know which one is the most valuable one. Mostly the section for filling your daily activities is very tiny, so which means it can only take few number of words. So ensure to just summarize on a high level, just give a brief paragraph of your daily activities or your experience or one thing you learned that particular day. So you don't have to write everything, just write the most important activities you did that day. After writing all your activities, maybe at the end of the week, try to review what you've written before handing it over to your supervisor. You need to check for grammatical errors so that at least, you know, on a professional level, you don't want to come off as somebody that is not serious or somebody that don't pay attention to details. So ensure to review all what you've written over the week, then before moving ahead to your supervisor. So this is the last tip, and it's very important, which is engaging your supervisor. You know, in your SIWES logbook, the most important section is the comments, the section where your supervisor comments about you, because your supervisor get to say, oh, this person is actually good, this person is really valuable, and stuff like that. So ensure you always sync with your supervisor, receive feedback, ask him what you could improve on, show him your SIWES logbook, and ask him to sign. And also possibly, depending on your relationship with your supervisor, you can also, this is also a bonus tip, you can ask he or she to give you a good review, because the more good review or the more good comments you have in your SIWES logbook, that will guarantee you having A in your SIWES in general. So ensure you build a good relationship with your supervisor, ask for feedback. So after he or she write down a comment, ask for feedback on what you could improve on for next week and how you could perform better. And based on that, you know, you get to build a relationship, and also you get to learn from experience and some of the things you could improve on. That's it, guys. That's how to write a good SIWES logbook. If you find this video helpful, like the video and subscribe to the channel. You can also share with friends that might find this helpful. You can visit our website at www.smartbooker.com for more helpful academic content and content like this, SIWES, reports, and whatever it is that has to do with academics. Until next time, I'll see you. Bye bye.